by a strip of land called the Red Line. Perpendicular to the Red Line is the Grand Line, a sea route circling the entire world. Gold Roger, was the only person who was ever able to rule the Grand Line. Luffy thinks that all they have to do is sail around the world, but Gaimon warns him. The Grand Line is now called the Pirates' Graveyard, and for a reason. Gaimon explains that he's seen pirates return from the Grand Line like zombies. The Grand Line is a place of horror. Sailing the Grand Line is hard enough, but going after the legendary treasure is sure to get them killed. Understand the search of the One Piece is a fool's dream, Gaimon says. But that's never stopped Luffy. If anything, a fool's dream is more encouragement to him, and he seems quite sure that they will find it. Gaimon explains that he's never left the island because he still has hope. And so we go into a flashback of him in his younger pirating days. Him and his crew searched this island for specific treasure for 3 weeks, but came up empty. As they were about to leave, Gaimon sees a cliff and thinks no one probably ever looked in here. So he climbs up, he looks in, and he sees the treasure is in there. But he falls in and gets stuck inside a chest. By the time he's able to crawl out of the little cliff area, his crew has already sailed off. So he stayed, guarding the treasure, guarding the island from other pirates, and using the whole trial of the forest bit to do so. Nami offers to go get the treasure for him, but Luffy is quick to point out that she is a pirate and a thief. As they approach the cliff, Gaimon says that he's actually never told anyone his story because these were the first people that he could trust and the only ones who ever actually spoke to him. Luffy launches himself up onto the cliff and then goes in. He sees the 5 chests, but he says to forget to bring them down. He doesn't want to. Gaimon cries, calling Luffy a good kid, and he says that he feared that they could have been empty all of this time, but his suspicions were correct. Luffy tells them that it's not so bad. If they hadn't shown up, his whole life would have passed him by, alone and stuck in a box. Luffy tells him that he's going to join the crew and they're going to go search for the One Piece together, but Gaimon declines. He says this is his home now. He's grown fond of these weird little creatures and he can still find purpose in being the guardian of the forest. And so that concludes their story with Gaimon and on this island. And in the next video, we're gonna start Usopp's story. Let's go!